Sunday morning, RadioTitans.com. The Sunday Show with Johnny O, the great Walton Jordan. Thanks for tuning in. June 15th, 2014. Here we go.
And you see it come crashing down on your wasted life. You fall on your wasted life, and you feel it as it rips you away from your wasted life. Fall on your wasted life, and it grab you and carry you away from your wasted life, from your wasted life, and it touch you, ask you if you're alright on your wasted time, all on your wasted time. Come on down and see it, see where it leads. I've got nothing, you've got me. Come on down and see it, see where it leads. I've got nothing, and you've got me. Come on down and see it, see where it leads. I've got nothing, and you've got me. And we're all on top, some are down to die. When our pulse stops, we're all born to cry. I shot Johnny in the back again. Come around, baby, and you meet my friends. I shot Johnny in the back again, 'cause I believe it. I shot Johnny in the back again. Come around, baby, and I do it again. I shot Johnny in the back again. I shot Johnny in the back again. Come around, baby, and you meet my friends. I shot Johnny in the back again, 'cause I believe it. I shot Johnny in the back again. Come around, baby, and you meet my friends. I shot Johnny in the back again, 'cause I believe it. I shot Johnny in the back again. Come around, baby, and you meet my friends. I shot Johnny in the back again, 'cause I believe it. I shot Johnny in the back again. Come around, baby, and you meet my friends. I shot Johnny in the back again, 'cause I believe it. I believe it. I believed it. I believed it. I shot Johnny in the back again. Come around, baby, and I do it again. I shot Johnny in the back again, 'cause I believe it. I shot Johnny in the back again. Got a problem with it, and I'll do it again. I shot Johnny in the back again, 'cause I believe it. I shot Johnny in the back again. Got a problem with it, and you meet my friends. I shot Johnny in the back again. Got a problem with it. I shot Johnny in the back again. Come around back and you meet my friends. I shot Johnny in the back again. Come and see it, and I'll do it again. Do it again. There's no return to what you need. 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 There's no return to what you
very much the letters home.
Yeah,
We're
thank you.
back here. We're back here on Sunday morning, or Sunday morning-ish, on RadioTitans.com.
Yeah.
How's it going, Walton?
It's going great, man.
Going good? Going good?
No, it's going horrible.
It's going horrible? Summertime. Summertime's on its way. I heard. Which is not a bad thing, right? I like summertime.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's gonna get fucking hot.
That's the best part.
Really? I don't know. I'm not as big on the death-inducing heat. You know.
It's not death.
It's pretty damn hot, man.
Well, that just means girls wear less.
That's true. That's true. And boys.
Well, I don't care about them.
If you're into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care. I mean, I don't have nothing against it. I just don't look at them.
Not that there's anything wrong with it.
Not that there's anything wrong with it.
Not that there's anything wrong with it, but
no.
Yeah.
Definitely nothing wrong with it.
Short shorts.
I wish all guys were gay.
Yeah, me too.
That way I get all the girls.
Oh, I just thought it would be easier to cruise in the park for sex, you know, like. But
Nah, I just want to have sex with girls and not even try.
maybe if girls were like gay men, life would be better, right? It'd be easier.
Jake got hit on by a gay dude just the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I got kissed by my favorite gay man the other night.
Wow.
Yeah.
Manuel?
Actually.
Manuel?
No.
No.
Well, I shouldn't put out. It's staying totally anonymous because, yeah, but it was someone's birthday and
forgive me and
it was his birthday and I was like, and I'm like, yeah, we can have a kiss. It's all right because you know.
Did you guys give each other the tongue?
No. No, but it's always funny. Like when gay men grab my ass, they're always shocked at how it doesn't bother me. You know, like, oh yeah, you grab my ass. Yeah. Actually, there's no ass there, so there's really not an ass there. So, like, yeah, go for it. Whatever. You know.
Yo, Andrew.
I'm cool with that.
You
Andrew
just missed your
Monheim.
song.
Hey, there he is. Look, we just have random pop-ins. This morning in the studio, last weekend we were nice and quiet. No one around, just me and Walton. This week, yeah, we got people. Pop-ins. We got Andrew Monheim. We've got our I don't know what her title is around here, but we've got Lauren Alcana in the house, hanging out, watching us.
Resident artist, right?
Resident artist, artist in residence, senior artist in residence,
Talented individual.
managing artist in something or other, digital artist, creative writer. Lauren Alcana art, yeah. And we've got Jude. Jude Shock is back in the house, hanging out in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what he does. And yeah.
You got the Philly jam on. That's the Philly anthem.
We're all about summertime today. It's like, what song is a summertime song?
Oh man.
Oh man.
Every summer in Philly, this would be on every radio station. Every
right?
radio station.
Well, he's hometown boy, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Jazzy
yeah.
Jeff too.
Yeah, they're hometown boys. Like,
Man.
made it good in Hollywood.
Yeah, the first day of summer, almost every radio station had this song in
Isn't
Just like
Jill
on
Scott
repeat?
from Philly?
Yeah, Jill Scott, Jilly from Philly. Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
Didn't what's Will Smith's homeboy's name? Jazzy Jeff?
Jazzy Jeff.
DJ
Yeah,
Jazzy.
yeah.
Did he produce her first album?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he
that
did.
was a dope
That
album.
was ridiculous.
Yeah,
Right?
that was a dope album.
Him and a couple of other cats in that circle. I remember going to those early shows too at the 5 Spot in Philly. Those were nuts. Those Neo Soul concerts when Neo Soul was just starting to pop off. That was
I like
nuts.
Jill Scott.
I like that whole Neo.
Yeah.
Because that Philly sound's been around since the 60s.
Yeah.
And I mean, they just keep adding to the history of it by putting these new artists. I'm wondering who's going to be the next new artist from Philly.
And when Music Soul Child was coming out, D'Angelo was coming out of that scene too. D'Angelo was a monster too.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Having like 9 vocal layers on one side.
I saw him play at the Claremont Colleges.
Wow.
Yeah, on the field. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
nice. That was a fun one. That was a good one.
Man.
I think the Philly sound is interesting because it's there in between kind of things.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
it's like
it filled spaces for a lot of people.
yeah. It's like I would compare it with West Coast. I would compare it with like I don't know what Portland maybe.
Oh,
you
wow.
know, Like kind of Portland, like not really because Portland doesn't.
I'd say the Bay Area. If anything.
You would think Bay Area,
but like Oakland did their thing with the hip hop scene.
Yeah,
Philly was like a Bay Area equivalent.
Yeah,
the Bay Area to me is like the West Coast Philly.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I've never really been to Philly, so I'm like, I don't know.
You would love it.
I probably would. I probably would.
You've been. Walton's been to Philly, right? Walton?
Well, I lived in Trenton, New Jersey,
right,
so I'm sure I've been to Philly.
Yeah.
Trenton, New Jersey. Those places over there, they kind of scare me, you know. I don't know.
Well, my mom was stationed over at Fort Dix.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That's where my father shipped out of when they shipped him out.
Yeah.
Years ago.
And that's in Trenton, and Trenton's next to Philly.
Yeah.
So I'm sure I've been to Philly.
Speaking of which, it's Father's Day. There's a lot of things.
We brought exciting news for Father's Day.
Really?
This is an announcement.
What is it?
This is breaking news. Breaking news. July 10th. Blind Owl and the Letters Home will be making their music release party.
Nice.
At Hotel Cafe in Hollywood.
Ooh, nice. I love.
Congratulations.
I like Hotel Cafe.
Yeah. Thursday,
like
July 10th.
a lot.
Just don't forget to give an autographed copy for my niece Ashley.
Oh yeah.
So I can mail it to her.
The Blind Owl will be releasing their debut EP, and the Letters Home will be launching our new single.
Your new single.
Pegasus.
Nice. I can't wait to hear that.
Is that the one I'm in the video for?
Yeah, I was just going to say, very own Walton Jordan is debuting in our video that we're releasing. It'll be on the internet tomorrow.
Really?
That's the news as well.
Nice.
Tomorrow will be the launch.
Yeah,
of the
so
video.
everybody go check that out.
It's beautiful.
It is super beautiful.
It's a good one.
Walton graced us with his beauty and voice on our new the History of the Letters Home video, and
you guys,
super happy to get
you
that.
guys have a father in your band.
Oh yeah, Joe.
Joe, happy
the
Father's
daddy.
Day.
Yeah. Happy Father's Day to Joe. I sent him a
Happy
text.
Father's Day, Joe.
I mean, happy.
Keep dancing, Joe. Keep dancing.
I like to say Happy Father's Day to my dad.
Yeah.
My dad's a good guy. I was thinking about having him call in. When we did the Mother's Day show, we called and talked to all the moms in my life. I only have one dad in my life, and that's my pop, the Reverend David E. Owens, Edward Owens III.
The third.
Yeah, he
That
is
is so
something
official.
else.
That's an official name.
Yeah, well, I was going to invite him on and give him 5 minutes to tell his corny 80-year-old one-liners, but
That's just 5
I
minutes.
kind of shoot myself every time he does it. So
Yeah.
You shoot yourself. What do you
But
mean?
anyways, hi, Pop. How's it going? Happy
he-
Father's Day.
you know
I'm
your
sorry
dad-
for everything I've done to
you
let
know
you
your
down in
dad's
life.
not listening to you for Father's Day.
Yeah.
He's out doing something fun.
He's hanging out with the girls and the grandkids, and they're all taking care of him.
Oh,
and
yeah, he's
talking
getting
shit
spoiled.
about me right now. It's all right.
Well, I got to run back to Andromeda. I stopped in just
Yeah.
for this. So
Thank you, Andrew.
July 10th.
Yeah.
See you at the Hotel Cafe.
Hotel Cafe on Cahuenga. It's a great
Yeah.
place, man.
And stay tuned to the net tomorrow for Walton Jordan in our new music video.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to push out a link to that
All right,
on the
Andrew.
page.
Easy.
Andrew Monheim, The Letters Home.
I can't believe you came way down here just to do that.
Hell
But that's
yeah.
how important it is to some people.
That's it.
Some people take their shit very, very
This shit
seriously.
is the media center of the fucking universe right here.
Yeah.
The Sunday Show with Johnny O and the Great Walton Jordan. We are. Little do you know, we are the Titans. We are the gods. Beyond the gods, we are the Titans. Anyway, Father's Day. So, hi, Pop. That's all that. And I know lots of great fathers. But most importantly, I got that on my schedule.
Yeah, I don't like those cards.
Most importantly, I'd like to say
My
hi.
name's not on it.
I'd like to say hi to all my bastard children who haven't called me yet this morning, you little fuckers. You know, I didn't just leave your mother knocked up with no phone number just so that you couldn't try to track me down and call me. And Walton, would you like to say anything to any of your bastard children hanging out there? No, I really don't have any bastard children that I.
Nah. I
that
mean,
I'm
if I
sure
did
are
have
in
any bastard
existence.
kids out there and they were listening, I would just let them know, hey, do the best you can because I am. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And that's all you can get from me. It's just
Yeah.
me telling you do the best you can.
You know, I figure as a father, I'm like Crom. I just birth them into this world as strong as
Then
I
you
can.
eat 'em?
No, I just birth
That's
them into
what
the
Crom
world.
did.
Crom, no.
He ate his children.
No. Who are you thinking of?
Oh, Kronos.
You're thinking of Kronos. I'm thinking of Crom, the fictional god of Conan.
Father Time eats his children.
And the Sumerians. Yeah. No, I just birthed those children. I just plant the seed out there and let them grow in the wilderness. Because that's what you do with kids. But
I mean, that's the way it was meant to be a long time ago.
damn right. That's why men get away with it and women get pregnant.
Explain that to the judge.
No,
it's
there's some women.
See the DNA evidence. I've only been on Maury twice, and each time it has come up false. So you might recognize me from. No, not really. I told her she was not going to happen. So that's Father's Day. Yeah, guys, welcome to summer. Summer is here. It's getting hot in the studio. It's gonna get really hot in the studio. Yeah, well, we're eco-conscious here at Radio Titans, so on the weekends we turn off the air conditioner in the building because
we don't turn off shit.
Hey, I was trying to make it look good on us.
We don't turn off shit. Okay. See, this is a corporate building, and we're rock and roll.
Let me explain.
And see, one day they don't understand is they're going to fucking cater to us, so they should do it right now. We're going to have to work for their respect, but that's all right, though, because don't you know Radio Titans, Jake Bowman, Carl Karlowski, Walton Jordan, and Patrick are going to make it happen.
Wait, Johnny
These
O.
motherfuckers
Don't forget about Johnny O. This guy's
and Johnny O. and Rachel Odo.
We are the feature.
And whoever else is down with Radio Titans. We're going to make this happen. We'll be sitting on the top floor with executive bathrooms, executive washrooms, executive gyms, executive air helicopter spaces.
Do we get executive bongs?
Of course.
Do we get executive hose?
Of course.
Okay, good. That's. What about executive? I don't know what else. What else do we need? I need a car.
No,
I need an executive car. I need a car to drive my ass around LA.
We need a ton of fucking nerds who are willing to work hard.
That's right. That's what we need.
Yeah.
That's what
if any nerds are out there and are looking for something to do with your life, join
our army.
The thing to do.
Join the army.
Join it.
We want to take over.
Worship us. Get down on your knees and
it will be a optional later. It will be. We are trying to become.
Not
the
really.
New
I need a blowjob. So
the Freemasons was created a long time ago, and they need to be taken the fuck out by a real motherfucking radical like myself. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? We are radical. We are taking
we're at
over.
It, fuck Scientology.
I'm telling you, we are the new power structure in town.
Wait. Oh, whoops.
God bless Bob.
Sorry. God bless everyone. And Edgar. Edgar Hernandez. I told you it's a drop-in Sunday.
To make it happen.
Drop-in Sunday. That's what we got this Sunday. And hi Edgar. How's it going? Everyone's here. We're just hanging out today, man. And no, we're not just hanging out today. We're talking about serious news this week. Serious news. Well, actually, Mexico won, which is good.
Which is great, actually.
Which is good.
Too bad I'm not watching the World Cup.
I am. I do watch the World Cup. I work for an Argentine, so we have the World Cup on all fucking day.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, totally. Actually, Argentina's playing today, and I hope they get their ass kicked.
Ooh, I'm telling your boss.
No, whatever. I want Mexico. I'm voting for Mexico, dog. Voting for Mexico.
I got to go USA all the way.
Fuck USA. We do not deserve to win soccer.
Yes, we do.
Never.
Yes,
we should never win the World Cup because
we should win the World Cup every time it comes up.
The fact that we don't call it football.
Brazilian children to cry.
The fact that we don't call it football should not allow us in it. The fact that we have such a thing called American football.
No, it ain't football. It's soccer.
You don't even get to touch it with your foot, really, except the kicker.
Yeah.
Look, there's football and there's football. Right?
Yeah, no, but in England, Australia,
right there.
In all the English-speaking portions of the world, besides here, it's football. It's football, and that thing we have here is called American football.
Australia is called footy.
Yeah, it's footy.
You know what? Those fools didn't have the good common sense of us good Americans to come up with a better name.
I don't know. I wish our resident, when the Canadian gets here, we have Julian Akbart from Send Medicine coming in today, and when that Canadian gets here, I'm going to ask him what they call football there. Because I was just, right? It's how we are, man. This is the center of music in LA, like the independent core of music. Yeah, right here. Sunday Show with Johnny O. So this week, though, besides the World Cup,
Los Angeles Film Festival.
Oh yeah, LA Film Fest. Oh man, I was so
Bunch
pissed
of-
off. I had to miss that last night.
so
man.
much
Films.
fun.
I was so pissed
It's
off.
been a while since I danced on a rooftop with Latin babes. and
I was
glittery
more
little
jealous
dresses.
because
All
a
I gotta
friend of
say
mine-
is, whoever's in that competition, you guys better thank your lucky stars that I'm not.
I was like,
That's true.
I'm just saying. You know what? With
Laying
just
it down, Walton.
Well,
Goddamn
gorgeous
right.
open bar, like great snacks, a full
Jake,
make your own
Jake's
churro
gotten a little
bar.
bit
I
of
was like, they
Hollywood
got
for him,
movies
and
here
he's
too?
Jake gets a
Dang.
little bit of Hollywood
Movies
flair,
too?
and he's just like, shit, man, I love this. This is where he's meant to be.
One
But
second,
no,
I
that-
gotta go refill my drink.
But guess what's gonna happen?
Hey, hand me
I
a
guess
soda.
LA is gonna have a riot tomorrow or something.
No,
right?
don't throw it.
Whoa, Yeah,
Yeah.
I think there's going to be a King's riot. I think that all the cholos are going to come out and burn down the city.
Yeah,
Um,
because
I know that Friday,
When else does
Thursday
LA
night-
get excited about a bunch of white dudes with
White
masks
dudes with
and
masks
sticks?
and sticks. I mean, it's,
Honestly,
you know,
Yo, give it a big props to the Kings, man.
Yeah.
Representing
Fucking
LA
start
to the
giving a
fullest.
shit about hockey.
Thank
That's
you,
what the
gentlemen,
fuck
so
I want.
much.
how does a city that
All of a
has
sudden we win the Stanley and then everyone
Yeah.
fucking loves the King.
how
Yeah,
does a
they're
city
awesome.
that has
Thank you,
300
LA
days of
Kings.
sun never gets below freezing? How do we give a shit about something that's played on ice?
Exactly. Well, I
How
mean,
the fuck?
when the Lakers aren't winning, we turn to our other team.
That's right. That's right.
and we
That's
certainly
true.
don't want to talk about the Clippers.
Yeah, seriously.
No, we hate the Clippers around here.
And it's not like the Dodgers are ever gonna.
Hey, I don't hate the Clippers. Don't say
I
that
do.
shit.
And
Los
yeah,
Doyers.
it doesn't
Don't speak
matter.
for me.
It does
I
not
don't hate
matter
the
if the
Clippers.
Doyers win. They're just the Doyers, so it doesn't matter. They
You
can
don't
they
hate
can
the
be the Doyers forever.
Fuck no, I don't hate the Clippers. The Clippers got a good fucking team.
I like the Warriors.
We
better
already
than I
got
like
a
the
good
Clippers.
team.
I'm just saying. I do. I like the Warriors more than I like the Clippers.
You're tripping.
Totally.
Well, I'm a Supersonic fan, to be
You're
honest
tripping,
with you.
man.
I'm a Seattle Supersonic fan, so we don't have a team right now. So I'm just waiting for us to rebuild in Seattle and build us another team.
You're
But
gonna
hopefully-
keep on waiting, homie.
Well,
Yeah.
but you know, I'm free to be a Laker fan now and a Clipper fan.
Oh,
But I still got my
That
Seahawks.
paid off.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bow.
Seahawks fan.
Well, we've got the.
Seahawks.
Oh wait, we don't
Russell
have
Wilson.
football in this. We have the Galaxy. That's football. We actually have Chivas too. So we have Chivas USA. but-
Chivas is good, yeah.
Yeah, that's our football in LA. We really aren't America, really, because we don't have a football team.
America goes from Alaska to Patagonia, so whichever side of whichever
True.
border. Honestly,
I
we don't need to
still-
we'd pick on about that.
Yeah, you know, but
Sorry, I'm
so
hi, I'm
there's-
Jake Bowman, and I enforce political orthodoxy here
Yeah.
on the Sunday
Not-
show with Johnny O.
John does
and-
not give a shit about political orthodoxy. Wow, it's Julian
Wolverine just
Akbar.
walked in.
Let's see.
Wolverine just walked in the door.
So, speak. Oh yeah, absolutely. He asked if he could have a beer because, and I'm like, well, God, we're gonna have musicians here this morning. Of course we have to have beers. It's just not right without it. It's a part of the budget. In fact, the budget of the Sunday show includes $1 million a week for Walton
Motherfucker.
and $50 a week for weed
small
and beer.
unmarked bills in
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is what
banded
it
in
is.
thousands.
You
in a
see, you
suitcase.
see a van driving to Mexico and then a plane flying to the Bahamas, and then you see someone going to Switzerland. That's my money traveling.
That's his money.
His money travels better than most people do.
Yeah, it pretty much does.
It travels
Um,
first class.
So I had a thought like this week. I had a rare opportunity to sit down and watch some TV. You know,
You got that
Not
beautiful.
actual.
You got that beautiful TV at your house.
yeah, it's a big ass TV. Yeah,
And then
but no. What I was watching, I was going through the Netflix and I was looking for something fun, and I'm like, oh wow, Chariot of the Gods,
oh yeah, I seen that.
Oh,
the original documentary.
Graham
Oh,
Hancock.
that's
Yeah,
documentary.
Yeah.
Graham Hancock is quite the internet star now.
It's a pretty good.
Graham's show?
it was kind of a it was done for the BBC.
book's called.
No, it was
well, it's
Footprints of the
Chariot
Gods. Oh,
no, it's
Footprints of the Gods.
Chariot of the Gods is
Oh.
the Eric von Daniken book.
Oh, that's right.
And the movie itself was made by another. It was made in 1971 by another small filmmaker who decided he could talk people into giving him all their money so he could go to Peru and the
well, and so Graham
Mediterranean
Hancock only
and
was a
Fiji.
commentator on it, right?
Yeah.
Or
Yes.
that's right. So it was Erich von Daniken's book.
Yes, absolutely.
And so, because I remember
it's-
he
it's
spent 10 years of his career trying to live that down.
Well, it's long been blown out of, like Eric von Däniken.
Ancient astronauts.
Oh, the ancient astronauts thing is totally true, though.
well,
And I
now
mean,
there's like a whole. Isn't there an ancient astronaut channel on cable now?
Oh yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
But I mean, it's funny because the more they delve into it, the more wrong they get.
Well, yeah,
You know, I mean-
obviously.
I mean,
But the
it's
thing is,
like-
what's interesting is that some of the classic clues, some of the classic carvings that have been used as evidence, when you look at them yourself, your imagination can travel.
Yeah.
I mean, there's clearly something weird's happening there. But obviously, not that, Erich von Däniken or Graham Hancock, either of them have like a complete theory. But I love the fact that stuff's gone mainstream. I think it's fantastic because it used to be one of those things you couldn't even bring up
What's
at
the
parties.
story
People
about?
just think it was weird. So the idea is when you
People
look
poke
at
more fun at it now because it has gone mainstream.
Yeah.
It has.
Yeah.
So people write it off easier because it's less fringy now. It's like, just a common esoteric conversation,
right.
so to
Oh,
speak.
yeah,
I'm
aliens.
not discarding it. I'm just saying that
Yeah.
more people are,
Heck, going to being a fashionable rock star in L.A., you hear a lot of weird people yammer on at parties about ancient astronauts, and let me tell you, it's just typical conversation material around here. And but that's what's fascinating is when you dig in, kids. By all means, crack open those books and take a look. In fact, do what I do and actually just go and look at the pyramids your dang self.
Yeah.
That's the fun trip because then you'll never really solve the mystery of
Well-
ancient astronauts. Although I take that back, you never know what you'll run into out in the jungle there. But meanwhile, you'll have a great time, and you'll learn that no matter what you think is real, definitely what you were put in your textbooks and told in science class is only the tip of the iceberg.
Well, or the tip of the rocket, like the pyramids.
There you go.
It's-
No, I saw the best one the
But,
other day.
you know,
the
maybe it's an
argument that the
escape
pyramids
vessel.
were power sources.
Yeah,
that they
I
were
don't- I
more
don't buy
like
that shit.
machines and
That's-
temple. I mean, that's one of the classic examples, kids. Let me give you an example. Is that we're told that the orthodoxy is that the pyramids were tombs, but the fact is no remains were found in them. They were never used as tombs. There's no archaeological evidence to support that. What there is a big question mark of what the heck were they really for. And the world loves pat answers, but don't take them. The world is way more fun when you find your own answers.
Well, I kind of really like the idea of them being like I was thinking about that. I was thinking maybe they were rocket ships, like they were the tip of a rocket ship, and they had to use, they were trying to build a.
Dude, no, actually,
Maybe they were ballistic missiles, and there's some kind of like
as resonant structures, I
thing.
mean, they're basically solid rock. On the oldest forms of the rock there, you can't even insert a card between them. Those seams are so precise.
Well, yeah.
We can't machine that precision now.
Well, yeah, we
There was a
can.
Japanese construction company. No, dude, not.
But we totally
Not
can.
on
We
that
can.
scale. Yeah, Julian
Well,
can.
We
with his
we actually
nipples. I've
can.
seen him
I
do
mean,
it on
I
stage.
disagree. I think that.
they're also. It's good to note that they're right in the middle of the longitude and latitude line.
Yeah, they totally point up
So
to
that's
The
some sort of
geodesy-
bird's eye
Yeah.
view
I have no idea what
indicator.
the fuck y'all are talking
The
about.
geodesy.
We
Where
gotta
the
get Walton in
ancient
here.
ruins? So I'm bringing Walton in. Where the ancient ruins are actually located on the globe is really interesting because they are mathematically precisely aligned with each other and also with major star groups.
Well, and then they were built long before trigonometry, which is the crazy
Well,
thing.
I mean, long
No,
before
but
the
I mean-
Greeks. The Greeks tell us
Well-
that they got their math from the ancients. You know what I mean? Like,
well,
that's
they
the thing.
did, but there's like when I learned math in college, one of the things that they talk about is how it was not a set formula yet. The Egyptian architects they were definitely using the trigonometry. They just didn't have it set out in formulas and rules, so it was more like magical figuring
Yeah, well,
that they would do.
At which point?
And
at
it's
which
kind of
point-
amazing that they did it with magical figuring. Because I don't think the pyramids are not my favorite. Like that's not the one that makes me believe in ancient aliens at all.
No, well, 'cause
I mean the main
Which
thing
one
that
is
makes
you
me
got to dig there. What makes you?
the
'cause I-
Nazca lines. That's
Yeah.
the one, buddy.
Nazca lines are for when you
those-
have
that
out of
shit's
body
Where's the
crazy.
experiences.
Nazca lines at?
Those are in Peru.
Well, Paraguay or Peru or out there
Somewhere
in South
down
American
there in
desert.
South America
but
in the
you'll
steppes,
see,
yeah.
you'll see them in southern California. There's still remains of them in Baja, Mexico, and across the American Southwest.
Well-
and that one for me, is the logical explanation
Because
there
we got
is,
everything in California.
if you have an out of body experience and you're flying above the earth and you're looking down and you want to know where you are, wouldn't it be handy if your tribe already laid out some lines and stuff?
Well,
It'd
yeah.
be rather convenient.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, it's always handy when your
Convenience.
friends lay out lines.
no, that's what I'm saying. So you're out there, so the next time you're sober up and you're like, I am never having that cactus again. But you're like, fuck this. Tell you what, I'm going to line all these rocks up so I know how to get home. Like
Yeah.
next time I pop out of my head
not a
and
bad
fly around
idea.
the universe. So, you know what I mean? It just happens sometimes. So the with the pyramids, I mean, there's so much rich culture and adventure there, kids, that you can enjoy when you dig into those things. That's the beauty of mystery.
Well, and I always wonder because we have this little proof of the pyramids in this other part of the world. On the other side of the world, we have the Mexican pyramids.
Right.
And I always wonder, like, at least the Mexican pyramids are kind of cool. It's like when I have my visions of the Mexican pyramids, they're always drenched in virgin blood, and it's like that's pretty cool.
That's because
That's pretty cool.
those are the murals on the sides of buildings in L.A.
yeah, and it's
There's always some Aztec
but like
princess
the
and,
Egyptian pyramids,
Jesus.
it's like, come on, they weren't even killing virgins on top. Like, what the
Oh, I'm
fuck
sure
is going
I'm
on
sure
with
they
that?
were.
Well, actually, so if I can bring up the thing,
Maybe not. I don't know.
an Aztec
John was there.
warrior
He
proved
has
his
proof.
loyalty by cutting
Actually, he
his
was.
arm,
Walton was at the top of the pyramid,
cutting his chest.
but he wasn't killing virgins.
No, I wasn't killing nothing.
He was just fucking.
I
was
was
just getting
probably
down.
eating some fried chicken or something. You know what I'm saying?
But an Aztec king would prove his bravery by bleeding from his sex organ.
Oh.
So
that
that's
sucks.
in order to show that you were king, unlike warriors who would cut themselves on the body, a king. And so I'm just this is a promotion for the show. We are crowning another king this weekend.
Oh, wait, we're gonna get to that. It's on the schedule.
But so
Don't jump ahead.
I'm just teasing it.
Don't jump ahead. Jake's all got a boner on because he's got a show coming up next week, and we'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
But
Sunday morning boner.
Sunday morning boner. I had one of. Oh, never mind. Totally had one of those this morning. It was interesting. Yeah, Sunday morning boners. The other thing is
It's a Roberta Flack song.
Atlanta.
I think he was referencing.
Atlantis.
Good old Atlantis.
Atlantis.
Yeah, if we're gonna go into
Atlantis.
the ancient weirdness.
I mean that's the one where I don't even know. I mean, nah, it's aliens. Come on, let's just face it. They're aliens. They had some kind of quantum power drive shit.
Nah.
They're blue skinned people that all came. I saw it once.
There's a dude up in
I was
Marin County
actually-
with blue skin. He
I was
takes
actually.
it colloidal
goes
silver
back,
all the time.
It goes
turns
back
blue.
to a story that I like to tell about one time when I was on this little merchant shipping vessel up in the down far in the South Seas, and we came across this giant island. We just shipwrecked on this giant island, and I saw these huge cyclopean sculptures.
Right.
And the
That
whole
was
thing,
your
I found a
first sign.
book,
Yeah.
and it was just like this book told me everything about it.
H.P.
And then-
Lovecraft.
And it was like the Dark Lord. So
Yeah.
biggest thing is there's so many things in the world that are and in the universe and even outside the universe that are just ancient on a scale
Yeah.
of cosmic.
Well, and I think that's
Cosmic
what's truly
age.
frightening. What's truly
You know.
frightening about looking at a longer world history than we think of. The nice thing about the modern myth, where somehow we were all just cavemen, and then we built some stuff, and we had some river valley civilizations, and then poof, we're here, like modern times, is that there's no one who went before us, right? Because then you can believe in a myth of progress. Like, we've got nowhere to go but up and forward. But if you look back and find evidence of ancient civilizations that may or may not have been more technologically advanced, but that regardless of their organization, regardless of their religion for 10,000 years resisting, still they fall. Still change in weather, change in culture, maybe change in who we are as a species, but the highest civilization will crumble and fall. Well, then we lose that precious myth that we believe in ourselves, that we can be the civilization that makes it.
See, but I don't really know if they do crumble and fall. Maybe there's like a civilization out there that's like planted monoliths all over the universe and is totally transcended into pure energy, and they still have a great civilization, and they can control us and wipe us out at any second if they care to, and tell us what to do.
Now you're
You
talking
know.
about our alien overlords. I have to take you off the air.
Like,
I'm sorry, you can't
sorry.
be talking about our alien overlords
You gotta
on this
call
radio
HR.
station.
You
Yeah,
know,
we can.
I'm
It's
calling
Americans.
HR.
We're Americans.
If we
This
had
ain't
an
China,
HR.
homeboy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I can't have you dissing our alien overlords.
I don't.
good.
I
We
I
can-
worship
we can-
at the font
hey.
of their temple in
we can
Mongolia.
do whatever the hell we want around here.
Actually, it's good because our alien overlords are up in Mongolia, whereas their enemies are in this
up
place.
in Mongolia.
It is pretty
Yeah.
far
Which
up
is,
there.
You know, going
basically-
down to San Diego.
That's off the
Oh,
110.
Going up to
Hey,
Mongolia.
wait, I had a question for
That's
you.
off the 405, actually.
Yeah.
Hey, Jules
Fuck
is
the
in the house.
405.
Julian Akbard. He's a Canadian. Hey, so what do they call football in Canada? Because you guys have CFL,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yes.
But yet you guys have football.
You talking soccer now? You talking
yeah,
World
I'm
Cup?
talking soccer. I'm talking
Yeah,
football.
we have soccer.
So
which
you
is
guys call
something
it soccer,
which
too.
is something that like suburban mothers take their kids to.
Okay.
But it's not something that it's not a religion.
Because you guys are American.
Hockey's a
like, you
religion
guys
in
are
Canada,
a good.
right?
Hockey's religion in Canada.
Yeah, hockey is the religion. How do you feel
Soccer-
about Los Angeles?
Don't quote me, but I don't think we've had a team in the World Cup since the 60s or the 80s.
Okay.
It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But in Toronto, World Cup is a big deal because it's a very multicultural city.
Yeah.
So there's Portuguese people like coming out of the
Fucking
woodwork,
Portugueses, man.
and Greeks and Italians,
Oh, God, I hate the
and
Greeks, too.
You hate Greek?
French
No,
and
no.
English.
I made love to a Greek woman. She was beautiful.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about the Kings, man? It's
I grew up loving the Kings. 'cause
Really?
the Gretzky days.
yeah, the Gretzky days, right? I mean, that's always what I
The
think.
Kings beat the Maple Leafs.
The Maple Leafs.
In '93 in the conference finals, and that was the closest the Toronto Maple Leafs
And the-
have come to winning the cup since they won in '67.
In Toronto had the Blue Jays, but the Blue Jays aren't there anymore.
Well, the Blue Jays won. The Blue Jays are still there. They
they-
won
Is that a
back.
baseball
They
team?
won '92, '93
Yeah,
baseball.
yeah.
So
Champion,
in the early
not
'90s,
not the World Series, just the.
No, they won the World Series.
Did
in,
they win
in,
the World
in
Series in
92
92 and 93? Wow.
They beat Philly and Atlanta.
Ah,
But
good
so
thing
the
they didn't
early
beat LA.
early '90s was big Toronto for sports,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
now it's just kind of drifted back to nostalgia.
Yeah, that's like the late '80s for LA.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
now for
You wanna
LA.
be right.
Well, I
Gotta
mean, come
win.
on, that's just the norm. But
You
no,
guys realize it's wherever I move. You know, like
Yeah, right.
the one time when I was in Boston, where they won the Super Bowl, they won the World Series. I think they even won. Didn't the Bruins win the cup at one point?
Yeah, when did the NFL team win? What's the Boston?
No, the Patriots.
Oh, the Patriots. Oh,
New
of
England
course.
Patriots.
So that's
Oh,
like every year.
that's
And
theirs,
so, well,
yeah.
I mean, pretty much for every year I was there, they were
they were
winning
called the
stuff.
Pats.
They should
Pats.
put you on the payroll. The city should.
Well, that's what I thought.
You should get the key
Yeah.
to the city of
Yeah.
every city you move to when
Well,
they win.
now that I've moved to LA, what starts happening? They started winning.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You know what I
Actually,
mean?
we never
It's wild.
stopped winning.
Because when I moved as a kid, growing up in San Francisco, 49ers were unstoppable.
Yeah, but if the Lakers
Sharks
got
almost
four,
went. Sharks on their third year almost went to Stanley Cup.
I think they did win
Western
one, actually,
Division.
a few years ago. The Sharks won, I think.
Yeah, I think they finally did.
well,
But I'm just
I
saying,
like the
when
Sharks.
I-
I had a Sharks
Huh?
jacket growing up, like a winter.
No, they haven't. They won
jacket.
the Western Division. The third year of the Sharks were in San Jose, they won like the Western Conference,
yeah.
but not the Stanley Cup.
The San
I
Jose
brought-
Sharks,
This is off
right?
topic, but I brought something to share on the air.
Ooh,
Oh, let's do it.
That
Really?
I got in the mail, probably on Friday, but it received last night.
Yeah, like
That's our new topic.
So,
Oh, hi,
this-
Miss Shadia.
This
Damn,
goes.
Shadia.
This kind of goes into the parking world of LA. There's a small victory here.
Beautiful.
I have
wanna-
evidence of a small victory.
I love victories
against
over the
city
fucking
of Los
parking
Angeles.
assholes.
Yes, that's what one of our ongoing things.
This is the City of Los Angeles citation notice.
What?
Rather, a response to a citation that I had inquired about. Dear myself, thank you for your inquiry concerning the citations listed below, which occurred in March. We have reviewed your claim number 42291138884. We have reviewed your claim and found it to be valid.
Yes.
Therefore,
Nice.
your citation is being permanently dismissed.
Whoa.
No further action on your part is required.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it is possible.
Yes. Victory. That's the biggest victory.
Justification.
Nike.
That
So,
is the biggest
I
victory.
just found out Nike means
Because-
victory.
I've had people tell me
need
that they've
Nike.
that they've had dozens of encounters where they've failed every time. But this was a situation where there was
That actually makes me want to not give up hope, and actually
this
fight
was
it.
a case of a spray paint over a sign.
Oh.
It was still vague. I mean, it was still you can't park here. But we sent in pictures. I sent in pictures and wrote a pretty violent message. And apparently it works occasionally.
Every time I
It
tell
took-
the
it
city
took
I'm
the
going to rape and
traffic-
kill them, they just send the cops to my house.
Yeah.
But
my new policy is I'm
But
not
you're housing
taking them
Mongolians.
seriously.
in your
that's
basement.
true.
For me, they cannot be
We don't
taken
have a basement, I
seriously
swear.
as an organization.
Only
No.
time I ever get any good thing response to it is when I just act a complete fucking ass, and then they just cater to me.
Well, they're
Isn't that
scared.
funny?
You are a
Is that
large
a fre-
black
is that
man,
frequent,
and they're scared. Okay.
Character trait or
No,
infrequent?
No, it's just like, you know how they get you to waiting and just make you sit around and shit. Then you're just like, no, fuck that. All of a sudden, like they start putting people in front of you, and then all of a sudden you just got to turn into a wild man and just be like, hey, no, fuck you. You gonna help me now?
Yeah.
Get your fucking manager, get your general manager, get
Yeah.
the vice president. I don't give a fuck who you get, but you get somebody here right
Now.
fucking now, and we settle this
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, and
then
they're
all-
like, "Can we tase the black man at Windows 7?
Yeah.
Tase the black man at Windows 7."
Yeah. And then they say no, and then they say, okay, well, let's
No,
just give him what
because
he
he's
wants.
black,
And then I swear to
okay?
God,
I know. Really
within
black.
like 15 minutes,
Tase
I'm
the
out of
entitled
there.
white boy at Window 8.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah. No,
But there
he's
would
very
be no
dark.
white boy there.
No, because what happened was I got to tell you my story, so you know how I got the
Jaywalk?
nailed for the jaywalking,
Oh.
right? In a crosswalk on a green light. Even one of the homeless guys came up to me and said that was a bum rap, and I'm like, dude, you should
Yeah, but
know.
it was the hand. It's the hand.
Well,
you
my
know,
thing is,
crossing
the
at
officer
signal.
saw the hand. I saw green light. My thing is, like, I appreciate the officer might be the thing, but also if he's on his quota of people to nail,
Did you
and
fight
then,
that?
Yeah,
yes.
they do have a
win?
quota.
And what they did is they deprived me of my right to a trial
Did
with
you
the
pay it?
slowness. Yeah, because you have to pay. Here's one of the injustices of our
pay
system.
mine.
You have to pay up front in order to get the trial by
I
mail.
know, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's
That's illegal, by the way.
Yeah.
That is unconstitutional.
Yeah. Fuck you,
Here's-
LA courts.
Wait till you see how unconstitutional. This is why the government is no longer.
That's the 31st Amendment, I think.
That's,
Yeah.
Yo, it's unconstitutional to ask you for... No, I don't know if it's in the amendment, but it's unconstitutional to ask for monies owed
Before
up
you were
front.
found innocent.
Yeah.
before you're
Correct.
found guilty.
Yeah.
No, and that's the thing. It's like, so the city, yeah,
Before you're found
obviously
guilty.
that's the thing is like, let me get this straight.
You don't even have a chance to argue
yeah,
your point.
I have to
Right.
pay a
Fuck
poll
that
tax.
shit.
I have to pay the whole thing as if I'm assumed
Check.
guilty.
This is backwards.
I have to pay the whole thing as if I'm assumed
good.
guilty.
It's omnidirectional. Is it
No,
omnidirectional?
it's
No,
the
you're
one
good.
with the
You're hitting
logos
good.
where the thing. But so that you have to pay the whole thing up
right.
front in order to get your
Check.
supposed right to a trial by mail, right?
Yeah.
So I do the trial by mail. What happens is they're so slow in processing my paperwork that by the time it comes back from the traffic referee, the time I have to apply for my trial de novo has expired.
Yeah.
So they've basically deprived me of my right to a fair trial by the failure of their system to
Well-
deliver service of process.
Well, and
What
if
are you
you
gonna
could
do about
actually
it?
get a hold
You gotta
of
do
I'm
the
going to
something
throw in a
clerk,
revolution.
Oh, fuck yeah.
good luck
And I'm
because they're not
starting-
open. So
I'm
because they're
starting-
only open fucking 4 days a fucking month.
And my thing is, I'm starting.
know.
I'm daring them to take me to jail for mine.
They're
You know what I mean?
take
Because
Walton
then I
to
would have
jail
a
for my
fucking...
principles.
Then I would have a leg to stand on so I could sue them.
And
Yeah.
so, well, the lawsuit might be powerful. My thing is,
Civil
my
rights,
thing is,
man. Civil
if
I
I-
would love for them to take me to jail for my unpaid jaywalking ticket. That way, I will do my own fucking process. I would put it in the paperwork myself, which I can get at a discount because I'm poor. You know what I mean?
Ain't
And I will
good.
sue the fucking city myself. I've done paralegal work. Paralegals really are the fucking lawyers.
And
They
if
put
you
you
get to
in
go
jail
to
for-
prison, you might get to do a little coke at some guy's ass. You know, like
jaywalking, I'd be in jail for like 2 or 3
2
days.
days.
it's always fun.
Because
like
you'd be
2 days.
overflowing with other people.
they
Yeah,
use
yeah.
that. They use that.
But the thing is, they would still give me a leg to stand on to sue them because most people wouldn't take that time to sue them. I would because I'm
Sorry,
bored.
not what I like to call a. It's not a line. It's a circle.
I know. Okay.
A circle. It's a line of blow that has been made into a circle around around a nice asshole.
Oh,
so
nice.
then, right there. That's
Geometry is key in prison.
It's key. It's,
No,
it's
they
key.
just think that poor people.
That's not
are
prison.
lazy.
That's models.
Yeah, that's
the
not
best
LA.
way
That's
to do it.
Hollywood.
Yeah, that's right.
Cheers.
That's what I'll say. I'm going to do the whole entire. That's your next one right there.
Oh, we have.
I'm going to do the whole entitled white boy thing of like, how dare you deprive me of one of my constitutional rights?
And they're totally gonna send you to Tree Farm like they did me, buddy.
no,
Fucking Tree Farm. It's a work. It's what happens.
I
They send you
appreciate,
to Tree Farm.
that you give them like,
They-
our great and powerful Soviet overlords.
And
no,
that's what the fuck
here,
they
I knew
are.
a great artist in Prague, and he said, here's what happens when they came in, because they had a lot of art criticism in 1968. They came in and shot everybody. All right?
Yeah.
The Soviets were great art critics. They just lined them up against the wall and shot them all, right? And so the artists who were left hiding in basements, they thought, how are we going to respond to this, like, creatively, right? Artistically, like, as artists, how do we respond to that? Well, a lot of them ran for the border. That's true. That's would have been my move. But what they did was the agreement that was made on the underground was first this, that we will no longer take them seriously. We will make them a laughingstock.
The communists?
Yes.
Yeah, the government.
What the Soviets? Well, communism is a bigger picture, but the Soviets, the Russian Soviet status like that running, telling you what to do and putting a machine gun to your head. What you needed to do is stop taking them seriously. They needed to laugh at that, laugh in the face of that sort of terror, and then
That was Carl.
the people will stop taking them seriously. And when the people stopped taking them seriously, that was somewhere around the 1980s. Around the 1990s, they stopped taking themselves seriously. And then it went away.
Well,
And we're already down that path.
did it really go away? That's a bold statement because
No,
I
it
do
turned
not
into
think
gangster-
that the Soviet
gangster
Union
hell.
is gone. I think the Soviet Union is
they're about to
lying in
reclaim
wait
all the
to
territory
take
they lost.
over America by sending their goddamn commie red asses over here and trying to take over
I got a couple of big
Kansas,
Ukrainian friends who are like,
Iowa, all that shit, man. I work over in Hollywood.
Iowa?
Yeah, Iowa. They
They're
want
gonna take
Iowa.
Iowa first.
I am
they can
scared
have
of
Yeah,
the
they're
Red
going to
Army.
take Oklahoma first
can't
because
take
it's the
Iowa.
middle of the country. What they've got is a little when they were working in the 60s and 70s. They came up with this very top secret. Even DARPA doesn't have this, but it's a transporter beam that they have that can actually drop entire armies into the middle, but the way it is because of geopositioning and that whole thing with all of the pyramids and stuff. There's Oklahoma being flat as fuck and shitty.
There's some hillies there.
Not much. There,
A lot of Indians.
I've actually there are a lot of dead Indians there.
What are you talking about? I got some living
And
Indians who will beat the
a
shit
lot
out
of
of you.
dead Indians in
They'll beat the
Oklahoma.
shit out of
Actually,
you.
half the
And Valley Person, they just
topsoil
drunk.
is actually dead Indian bodies. They're decomposed Indian bodies from that whole era. That's
HR
not even
called
a
it.
joke.
Do I tell the story? No. What's his face from?
And they're not Indians.
The
they're
Flaming
Native
Lips, man.
Americans. Thank you very
The
much.
Flaming Lips are like-
Indians. We don't have very many dead Indians in this country because they stay in India or they go to Britain. I heard.
Wow.
Where
they're
they call
all
them
in London.
Packies. Yeah.
Wow.
You
Where
sound
they
like
eat-
a racist.
Yeah, he's a racist.
No, you get off.
He
If
is
you
not
get off,
racist.
if
He is
you
just
get once
being
you get
real,
off the
bro.
tube, it does smell like
Racist.
it smells like curry on the tube.
I like curry.
I like curry.
I
And
kind of like the way.
That's too
I mean that in
spicy
a.
for me.
No, actually, you know
Well,
the
it's
best
not
part of
just
London.
curry; it's processed curry.
Was-
It's not curry that smells bad; it's curry that has been processed through the human body that smells bad. Because when that shit comes out your underarms, I don't care how clean you are, man, it is.
That's
Woo,
kimchi sweat.
that is
dude.
a funk.
It's like sweating kimchi.
Dude, kimchi
So we-
sweat,
This
yeah.
is Iowa to Oklahoma to
I had a girlfriend.
London
make
to-
kimchi, man.
The kimchi
Korea.
taco truck
Yeah.
down the street.
yeah North Koreans in Iowa.
The
Watch
kimchi
out.
barbecue.
People try to ask me, how is it Los Angeles? Can you understand Los Angeles? It's so vast, it's so huge. And I say, all of Los Angeles
Is Korean.
contained within the kimchi taco.
Wow,
Contemplate
you
the
sound like
kimchi
a racist
taco
now.
alone.
I met a Korean once.
Wow, I'm
Once.
sitting around a bunch of fucking racists.
You basically
that's
live in
pure bigotry.
Koreatown, basically.
Racism implies some
Close.
sort of ideology.
I live in
dude.
Rampart
I haven't
Village.
thought.
That's
I
right,
haven't
Rampart
thought it
Village.
through that much.
That's what it's called, Rampart Village.
I don't think it is called that. That's what our landlord calls it. I've never seen a sign.
You know, there
It says
is
Rampart
actually
Village.
there's a little.
I think it's Filipino Town,
no, you guys are
Westlake Village.
You guys,
But Westlake Village is confused with Westlake, which is on the west
Yeah.
side of up the 101.
wasn't
Yeah,
there,
no, that I was confused because I
confusing.
was told that there was a show in Westlake, and I was like, hell yeah, that's only one metro stop away.
When
Everybody
I first
should come.
moved to
and then it
our
turned out to
neighborhood,
be in
where Machadia
Westlake.
over here
Yeah.
lives as well, I didn't know what to say to people because at first I'd say Westlake Village because I didn't know what Westlake was.
Your friends are
People would be
honkies.
fucking confused.
Right, they think it's out in the valley.
And then I didn't want to say
Thousand Oaks.
Rampart
Yeah.
Village
Yeah.
because people would be like, "Oh, you live in
Ramparts.
Village."
Rampart.
Yeah. So you're like,
And then I would say,
Filipino town.
"I live in Filipino Town," and people were like, "That's cool. I have no idea where that is." So
Well, there's historic Filipino town, and then there's Little Manila.
the Thrilla.
There's Little Manila, which is actually Glassell Park, right on the border of
But Glassell
Glassell Park
is-
and Eagle Rock.
Yeah, it's
northeast.
nowhere near where we live.
Northeast.
And
It's
nobody knew
kind
that-
of
I don't
I don't know
near
shit about that. None of that is close to South Central, man.
South Central.
Yeah.
That's where everyone is
Yo,
from
didn't
the
they
south.
change it to Southern LA?
There's a bridge to
No,
South
no,
Central.
Jasmine
and you can't get
corrects
there.
us every Saturday. Jasmine's like, you mean South Los Angeles? And bless her heart, I'm like, no, I mean South
No,
Central, like on
mean,
TV.
I actually mean South Central.
It's dangerous.
Please
in
pronounce
South
it properly.
Central.
Yeah, it's not South LA.
It's not South LA. It's not South Central. It's South Central. Thank you very much.
South.
South. Let's say it right.
People still get shot in South Central.
They do.
Or
We-
South LA if you
No,
want.
it's true
actually-
because we were on the bus the other day. We weren't even that far south or
Yeah,
central.
me and Jake got shot
Shots were
at.
popping out.
He was like, "Oh, is that Radio Titans?" Pow, pow, pow.
And I was like, that's not a gun.
It's
No, guns sound like this, bah, 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 and they got Russians running around or Arabs or something. Like that's like a 22 and a Mexican kid. That's like I put that in the
I
knife
think it was
category.
You know,
I think
it's
it was
funny.
a 32.
Thursday night. I was at Rafa's. I was comedy garage.
You were paying him some money for liquor.
I wasn't paying him for liquor.
By
'cause
liquor, we
I
mean
don't-
free beer.
I do free beer and weed.
and of course, that's
not
a
at
properly
all.
licensed establishment.
Yeah, totally. But no, Comedy Garage was going on, and one of the comedians is this nice. She's a bigger comedian. I don't know who the hell she is because I don't care. But she was up on
Plus
stage.
sized,
She's
plus
no.
sized.
I mean more popular, established comedian, like a 40-year-old white woman or older than me. So she must have been 45, maybe 50. White woman. No. Skinny white woman.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Skinny white blonde. You know, and she was up on stage talking, and then
So few Americans
and she's
left
already
like
a
that.
little nervous because it's Comedy Garage and Rafa's, and it's filled with pot smoke, and there's like, you know, whatever. There's a pit bull with a DJ,
Don't
and
tell anybody that places like
all
this
of
in LA
that.
exist.
and all of a sudden there was the pop off of gunfire in Echo Park because it's been happening this week. I mean, I heard it on Friday night. There was a little bit of, and I actually
June
it's like,
gloom.
yeah, it's something, and it's funny because
We
like
blame the weather and the Mercury's
Thursday-
retrograde and the
apparently.
Friday the
well
13th.
Friday night I heard a little bit at the house in Echo
Fucking
Park, and I
Geminis.
was like,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh shit, no, someone's got some illegal fireworks, and I'm with my little guardian angel who has killed people in Afghanistan. He's like, no, that's fucking gunfire. And I'm like, fuck, man, why you gotta do that? Okay, it's
Walt did the
fireworks.
same thing to me. I'm like, no, that's a Mexican kid with some fire.
When you
fireworks,
say your
man.
guardian
He's like,
angel told you
no.
this, is this a figuratively angel on your
He's
shoulder?
talking about Baxter.
He's
No, Baxter-
actually
Baxter-
real.
Baxter's a real, but it's like possessed by an angel, like in the Book of Tobin.
No, he
I
actually
think
is
Rolf
a
was
real
possessed by a
Just
Tobin.
saying.
by Tobin.
Tobin black
It's an
guy.
apocryphal
Rafa
book,
bring
by
my
the way.
name up?
You don't worship that one.
What?
Did Rafa bring my name
No,
up?
we ain't talk about you. Let's not talk about that on the air.
I was at a party.
Is there music on this show, or what's the deal?
Hey, I was at a
There
party.
might be. It's kind of talk radio.
Fucked up.
He got fucked up.
All of us got fucked up.
Wait, you guys had a party last night?
Everyone else is getting fucked up.
And then everyone else is getting kicked out because when Rafa's messed up, you got to go. dude.
Well, it
It's time
depends.
to leave.
Are there any girls
And that-
there?
and that
If
never
there's still like
happens.
one
They
girl
flee.
left.
Yeah.
We can party, but as soon as she leaves, we all got to get the fuck out.
That's exactly it. Hey,
And he's mostly talking about Jeanette.
Janet.
Jeanette.
In Omar's room, man, all night.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah, that's what
it was Omar's birthday. Omar
hey,
Reyes.
we gotta say that's
Omar,
right.
happy
Does he still live
birthday
there?
again.
Yeah. Well, it's-
he doesn't
he's
live there.
installed
He's
himself
got
as a work of
studio.
art.
Yeah.
He's installed himself as a work of art
So, yes.
in Rafa's
He's
gallery.
got a studio there.
Which, by the way,
He's got it
brilliant
made.
solution for the housing crisis. You know,
Totally.
absolutely. You're like, I'm a work of art, bitches.
He lives under
I'm
a
a
bridge
retail
in
store,
a beautiful
Yeah.
bitches.
Bridge troll.
home.
He is kind of like the troll under the bridge.
I am a work of art in an art gallery. I was once a work of art in a gallery.
I was actually a part of your installation
Yeah, well, you were.
when
It was
the
great.
angel couch arrived.
You know, it's funny.
Angel couch.
The angel couch. You don't
The
know the
angel
angel
couch.
couch?
Watch out.
Okay, so this is when they laughed
When
at me
is
for my
Rachel
hippie
gonna
shit.
play music?
She's
We
gonna
will,
play
we
music
will.
after this story because this is an important lesson for the kids.
Oh,
at
is that
home.
right? Is that right?
Right?
Is that
Because
right?
when they came to me and they're like, Jake, we need some kind of couch. We need some place to sleep on. We need some. We need this. We gotta buy it. And I was like, pray to your angels. Pray to your angels. God damn it. Ask for what you need. Oh, you need a place to sleep on? Oh, you need something like that? Ask
Angel
for it.
couch.
And they
This
laughed
show
at
needs
me.
to be formatted.
They laughed.
Like, we need to
Here's
sit
the
down and
format.
format it for
I'm
real.
telling an angel story. That's the format.
Angel story. What?
So
We need format.
then
Angels.
what happens is the next day. So I said, just tell the universe what you need. You want a place to sit down? You needed something like that for the studio?
a couch.
Articulate. The next day, and I kid you not, the very next day, Hot Ness comes running in. There's a guy who's pulled over with a truck, and he has some kind of furniture. And he said, so do we do vintage furniture? And I was like, fuck yeah, what did we just set our intention for yesterday?
Yep.
Yes, we ordered some vintage furniture from the Angels.
Angel
and
dust.
now this man has pulled his truck over, And because his wife was haranguing him in the front seat to drive this furniture to the dump.
Yeah.
She said, "Don't pull over."
Haranguing.
But he saw the sign vintage. He said, "These are perfectly good. This is a
It's a
perfectly
perfectly
good couch."
good vintage couches that will give you
Do you
staph
think-
infection
do you
on your
think
face.
we-
But
right. And that's
it's
fine.
cool. It's cool.
But do you think you can get money for this? Because it was a perfectly nice couch. And I said, and being, come on, growing up next to the San Jose flea market, I was like, I don't know, man.
I don't
We should
know.
probably just burn that thing.
Yeah.
And so,
It's got bed bugs.
and so he's like, well, do I have to take it all the way? Because my wife, she wants me to take it all the way to the dump. And she's sitting there. She's all angry sitting in the front seat. So I was like, tell you what, man, we'll just take it off your hands, bro. We'll just help you with that right here. Boom, haul it out. That's where the angel couch came from because we asked the angels and the kids. You got to believe it.
Man,
You
there
gotta
are
ask the
pictures
universe
of
for
me
what
and Jake
you want,
asleep on that
and then,
couch.
And
Then
this
you
is
got
what
crabs,
happens.
and then you got crabs
On the
your
internet.
But
balls.
yeah, and then of course we got crabs.
we
on our
had
balls.
crabs
But
already. It was
when you
true.
ask the
That's
universe
true.
for what you
Crabs.
want and it shows up, you got to take delivery.
Totally.
People dream of shit and they manifest shit, and then when
Yeah.
it shows up, they're like, "Actually, I'm afraid.
then
Actually,
you
I'm
gotta-
not ready.
and then you gotta
Actually,
take-
what if everybody's looking? Oh, I don't know." And you're
Well.
like, "Dude, take fucking delivery of your."
And then you got to take
That's all.
antibiotics.
That's my Walton rant.
Goddamn right.
That's we've got a lot of rants today, people, because there's a lot of people in the studio. Here on Radio Titans, the Sunday show with Johnny O, the great Walton Jordan. Let me just give a shout out to everyone who's here in our hot ass studio today.
It's not hot.
We got Julian Hackbard, Send Medicine.
Send
Hell
Medicine.
yeah. We got Edgar Hernandez, Blind Owl.
Blind out.
Hell yeah. We got Mercedes and Mercedia Fusha.
Miss Shady. Miss Shady.
Miss Shadia, she's of herself. And we got Jude Shock, of himself. Rachel Odo, holding down the boards.
He's named
I
after that
think we're
song
going
by
to
Paul
hear a
McCartney.
song, because this week we're welcoming summer. Because next week summer starts.
Yeah.
And the reason Julian is here today is because when I was brainstorming this week, I'm like, what local band do I know that reminds me of summer? Oh shit! I think it's Send Medicine. Really, it's true.
Summer band.
A summer band, which is funny because
We have
you're
two songs.
from a cold ass place,
Yeah.
but like
Cold ass place. But we have
Cold
warm
ass.
summers like you do.
you do well.
You have warm
Really?
summers?
As
For
warm
what, like
or-
2 weeks?
No, dude, we have hot ass summers.
For what, like 2 weeks,
Smoggy-
right?
No, for like 3 months.
3
Really?
months, right?
Because you
Yeah,
know
Toronto's not that far from like Detroit. It's like
Yeah,
it
you
dips.
get,
It's southern. It dips
But
into
yet
the
it
country.
gets fucking
Wisconsin is
cold.
north of us.
but it gets fucking cold.
Not in the summer though.
No, but in the winter it gets fucking cold.
Totally.
Like, really.
Yeah.
Like kill myself kind of cold. Like,
Yeah.
Like I might. As
I've
a native
been in that cold.
Californian,
You do want to kill yourself.
Yeah,
and
native
those guys
California.
hang out outside. They still stand outside like it's not cold. Like, what the fuck? You're still standing outside drinking beer.
Well, they should be at the beach house. And this is a song by Send Medicine. Let's hear a little song because I gotta pee.
And he called me, and she said that she's cooking with cinnamon now because her father's dead, and he likes August and royal blue. And it hates modest people, just like you do, yeah. She said we can save some money and buy a beach house 60 miles from town. Put your nickels in a jar of old yogurt. We'll cycle to a dream. Just to dream.
with cold milk from the pine woods. She's cooking with hazelnut now, just like she said she would. She's got a little boy who howls at the moon. After September, get me out this room, yeah, yeah, yeah. She's, we can save some money and buy a beach house 60 miles from town. Put your nickels in a jar, oh, yo, we recycle to the dream, yeah, just to dream.
Welcome back to Radio Titans.
Welcome back.
We have some horrible news to give you.
JFK just died.
Casey Kasem has died at 82. That's horrible. You know, he was the voice of Shaggy.
You know how much pussy that guy
That's
got
the
out?
biggest
He's
thing.
passed on to a beautiful dimension. There's nothing horrible.
I don't think so. I think he went to hell. I think he went to evil hell.
musical
He
heaven.
went to
Radio
Dante's
heaven.
seventh hell.
Yeah.
I heard that he was actually a child rapist,
He's
but
hosting a radio show somewhere.
You can't be a
on
child
the
rapist
divide.
if you're rich.
According to
Michael
Hollywood rumor,
Jackson's
everyone's
proved
a child rapist.
well, not just a child rapist, but a child goat rapist.
Guys, it's Sunday
Oh, well,
morning.
goats
Let's
are
not say
okay.
child and rapist one more time. It's Sunday. It's a holy day here.
You're a child rapist.
true.
No, Saturday's the
True.
holiday.
Never.
Seriously, break, music, you know what
Yeah. Well, okay, sure. I guess.
I guess
you
we're
sure?
going on a music break.
What?
Are we at 1 o'clock?
Yeah, we're at 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock? Break to music?
12:58.
Whoa, we really need to format the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, message from the top. We just got
guess
some
so.
divine intervention.
I guess so. We will be right back after. We're gonna take a little musical break. This was
Musical.
we are gonna take a little musical break. We are gonna hear a little bit of
Whatever Rachel decides to play.
No, we're actually gonna hear a little bit of Sen Medicine.
We're going to
Another
play
Sun
whatever
Medicine
Rachel
song.
want to play.
We're gonna hear some Unreal City by Westerner. We're gonna hear The Reaper by Stereo Monster.
Rachel, you
We're
make
gonna
sure
hear-
you play one song that you want to play.
We're
please.
actually gonna hear the Donut Song by Rachel.
Yeah,
And we're
Rachel,
going to hear some
you
Beat
make sure you
Jackers.
play one song,
and then if
Rachel.
I don't know, we'll see what's up. But yeah, thank you guys. It is the Sunday show with Johnny O and the Great Walton Jordan. RadioTitans.com.
I'm the Great Walton Jordan.
We are here.
It is.
Julian Akbard, all the circus, all the fun. This is the best thing in radio you've ever fucking heard.
Yeah, you heard him.
You heard it. You jizz on your face.
Don't.
It's just like-
Oh, Johnny going jizz on your face.
yeah, that's right. That's how good it is.
He
It's
can't
like,
help himself.
He can't
ow,
help.
man,
He done
I
turned
wanted to
to
wait,
Alice
but I
Cooper.
couldn't.
He done turned to Alice Cooper, Ozzy Osbourne, and Iggy Pop, all in
all,
one,
all at the same time.
all at the same
Now I
time.
want to be your dog. We're gonna hear some music, guys. We'll be right back.
So be it my left foot home, so be it my right foot there. She sat in the corner and stared, she sat in the corner and glared. La 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 la. Now follow your sister's legs, now follow your brother's arms. Now that's alright in the sun, now that's alright in the sun. La la la. Ancient love, she's got ancient love. She's got ancient love. She's got ancient love, love, love. Ancient love. Yeah, ancient love. We look for you in the dark, while your friends are still in the dark. Now there's no way to get lost. There's no way to get so lost in the park. Now bring out the sugar spice. Now bring out the captain's wife. She don't need no makeup. She don't need no makeup. None at all.
sugar coating on the table. A soul pours a coffee stain. Maybe you would get me if I could offer more. 80 cents on the counter, smiles dropped on the floor, but no one moves to claim the loose change that falls. Hope-filled cakes for hope-filled motives, creamy centers, every order and words leave stains, dried up pain. Maybe you would get me if I could offer more. 80 cents on the counter, smiles dropped on the floor. Maybe you would get me if I could offer more. 80 cents on the counter, smiles dropped on the floor, but no one moves to claim the loose change that falls, change that falls, change that falls, change that falls. Maybe you would get me if I could offer more. 80 cents on the counter, smiles dropped on the floor. Maybe you would get me if I could offer more. 80 cents on the counter, smiles dropped on the floor, but no one moves to claim the loose change. No one moves to claim the loose. No one moves to claim the loose change that falls.
Just a couple more minutes of your time, about the same duration as the rest of your life. Be your life, 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 life,
stand at attention to salute the hallucination. Propaganda plays as a jury to imprison liberation. And it doesn't matter how fucking bloody their hands are. Don't you like that? Don't you like that? Don't you like that? Selling death with the podcast. Selling death with the podcast. Commoners sit and listen to the sounds of Armageddon. Bodies buried and carried to prevent occupation. Selling death with the podcast. 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 Let me tell you a secret.
set, go. Yeah, they just don't know. The Beat Jackers telling you to stop. We got the universe, Metro. Mercury in retrograde. It's not Mercury in retrograde, people. It's the fucking universe enveloping you. That's what it is. If there's one thing we come on every week on the Sunday Show with Johnny O, it's to show you that the universe is yours. Just make it yours. Be yours. This week, I'm going to give you a quick calendar rundown. We're going to cut it short because we've got shit to do. Really important shit, of course. Thank you, everyone, for this week. This has been the Sunday Show with Johnny O. RadioTitans.com. Great Walton Jordan. Whole zoo of crazy shit this week. Hope you enjoy it. This upcoming week, we got Monday. There's a bunch of things for you guys to choose to do on several nights. Why can't we have all these events spread out against 7 days? But Monday night, Nicosta at Silver Lake Lounge, their residency. Come see it. I might. I'm trying. I'm really trying. Beautiful people. Then at Hotel Cafe, a bunch of East Side bands are taking over. Teddy Pushman versus Color and Blackwater Jukebox, all kicking ass at the Hotel Cafe. Look out, we're taking over Hotel Cafe. Wednesday night, Schmacklin, huge lineup this week. Noise, Black Hole Last, Blind Owl's coming back, Stereo Monster in the house again. I heard some crazy stuff they might do this week. You don't even know. Thursday night, June 19th, Elliot Nex is putting on the Hall of Boom Part 2. Last week, Walton was hosting it. Walton, you hosting Hall of Boom this week? Yes, I think he is. Internet says so. That's what you should do on Thursday night. Friday night, kickback, don't go out because that's when amateurs go out. Saturday night, because there are a couple good shows, and if you're bored and want to go do something, one show I really recommend you go see, and I really hope to go see, and I've only met this guy a couple times, Scott Schultz. He's Busted. Busted is the name of his. B-U-S, capital B-U-S. And it's stories of not driving in L.A., walking in L.A. Stories, books and cafe, Echo Park.
Who's this guy?
A guy we met. A guy. He's doing a storytelling show, weekly story. He was doing a weekly storytelling. He's doing a storytelling show in Echo Park, Silver Lake. And, you know, a great shout-out to our heritage at Fireside Tales of the Silver Sun and our beginnings, humble beginnings here on the Sunday Show as a shitty little storytelling show.
There wasn't nothing shitty about it.
In Echo Park. Even beyond that, like a shitty little open mic. And but here we are right now, and that's a great show. Busted at Stories. And then if you're so inclined, even though if you're so inclined, at the Smell in downtown, Saturday night, one of the best fucking bands I've ever seen. Hey, can we cue that up real quick, Rachel, on the air? Jukebox? Jukebox. They're going to play Saturday night at the Smell. Pretty good place for them because the Smell is very punky. And they know how to fuck things up because they're good. Let's do Yeah. And talk about, we're going out now. Next Sunday, June 22nd, Coronation at downtown LA Beach, otherwise known as the Lexington, 129 East 3rd Street, Los Angeles. We got a whole show planned for you. Elliot Nex, DJ Sammy Sam, Hot Sauce Holiday, Andy Favre, Rebel Tones, Ian and Kendra, Rachel Loda, Rivoa, Rivermaker, Honey Tones, Theo, Anna Issa Palindrome, Blind Owl, and yours truly, us, Johnny O, Walton Jordan.
I don't know, man.
We're gonna do
on the flyer, man.
I know that's fucked up. That's fucked up. But next week we're gonna actually talk to all these people in the studio as they head over to downtown LA Beach. You think it's crazy this week? Just fucking wait. Because next week, our shit's nuts. We're going to have, like, a sign-in sheet downstairs, like 40 full, you know? And then just boom, boom, boom. So tune in next week. I promise to get you some good music. Hopefully some of these fuckers will bring some good music.
They will.
Head out to comedy shows, comedy open mics this week, guys, because you might catch my ass. And that's about it. We're closing early. Only other thing I want to talk about is Mom's on Facebook and
Wait, you're
Zool
gonna
from
do
Ghostbusters.
comedy?
Yeah, we are. But that's where we're out. Yeah, yeah.
We're
Yeah,
out?
yeah, yeah, yeah. When I say yeah, you say yeah.
Okay, motherfuckers. When Todd over here says yeah, I want all of you to say yeah. Can you say yeah for me? Yeah. 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 I say yeah. You say yeah. 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 I say yeah. You say yeah.
Go, 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 go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. You say yeah. Yeah. RadioTitans.com, The Sunday Show with Johnny O, the Great Walton Jordan. See you next week, 12 o'clock. RadioTitans.com.